guys start out with the ball. Vandersloot with it. Pass to Banham from deep. That's no good. Misses her first shot of the night. And here is Howard. Down low. Boston. Banham with the rebound.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Out to Vandersloot. Atkins. Now Reese. She's covered by Clark. Shot clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass.
The only tough part of that basket was establishing position inside. The rest was easy.
Pass to Rogers. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Nails the baby hook.
You'll see her hit from very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
Now here's Vandersloot. Banham. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Launches a 3. Her first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Goes up on the wing. Count that one.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Vandersloot with it, and Clark picks her up defensively. Here's Reese. Nice D from Aaliyah Boston. To the inside. Takes it out to Clark. Pass to Boston. Now Rogers. Here's the 3. Atkins grabs the board. Now Banham. To the middle. Cardoso. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give her 2 chances. He's off on the first. The Fever making a switch here. On the second free throw. Here's Rogers. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And she comes up with the deuce.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
From deep, Ariel Atkins. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And I think Atkins is the type of player that is equally effective on or off the ball.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession.
Oh, what a risky pass. It was in the air for a long time. They got away with one there.
Mitchell outside. There's the triple. And the basket by Rogers.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Reese. Atkins. Picked by Reese. The 3-pointer off the mark.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Bangs home the trifecta.
A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
Pass to Cardoso. And she can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Now here's Cunningham. Rogers. Reese defending. And another 3 for Indiana.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection's just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team.
Now here's Vandersloot. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And that one's good. Atkins.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the 3-ball.
Pass to Boston. Rogers. No good on the triple.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Here's Banham. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Nice shot by Boston.
And it's the ability of Boston to score inside that makes her so dangerous.
Now here's Atkins. 6 points for her. Cardoso. Reese. Great positioning on the putback.
She didn't luck into that one. She knew just where to be when the shot went up.
She got it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Fever ahead, up by 3. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter going. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
It's been a well-oiled machine on offense for them so far.
And they've kept the ball moving and their opponents chasing it. You know, it's kind of like a dog chasing their tail, just can't get enough. That's how they filed up the points.
Now here's Nurse. Here's Ramsey. 6 to shoot. They get it again. Williams. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Like she's on a pogo stick. Williams up to the board, down a moment, then up for the points. What energy!
Outside Powers. Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to Ariel Powers.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here's Ramsey. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Second shot opportunity, and she lays it in.
And her hard work on the boards gave them another crack at the points there.
Outside Powers. Pass to Mitchell. From past the arc, and another 3 for Indiana.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Now here's Allen. Here's Williams, defended by Turner. Shoots a fader, and another basket for Chicago.
It looked pretty, but she doesn't need to use the fadeaway when she's that open.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
2 minutes gone by. Here's Rogers. Gets it to go from downtown.
Well, that's her shot, guys, so you can't just give it to her. You got to get up on it.
Here's Banham. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Camila Cardoso.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick... It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Here's Ramsey. To the left wing. Now Banham. She's got 6. Off target from outside.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide-open opportunities.
Here's Rogers. No good on the 3. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Vandersloot. Here's Ramsey. Here's Banham. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Boston. Right side, Howard. Mitchell outside. And here's McDonald. Here's Rogers. Down through the hoop it goes, and that's her 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Great communication between teammates there.
And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
Boston up top. Pass to Rogers. Got it. Good job in the low post. And here is Vandersloot. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Banham guarded by Howard. Out to the wing. From downtown. It's hauled in by Boston. The Fever with the lead. Now the Fever moving it up. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They're now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Inside, Reese. Down it goes. Her 3rd basket. She's now 3 for 4.
That's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to do it.
Here's Rogers. That's good, and it's Harry McDonald with the assist.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Vandersloot outside. Pass to Reese. Over Boston. So we conclude the first half. Fever ahead, up by 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
27.
Now the second half about to get started up again any moment. I mean, you look at Sugar Rogers, what a contribution.
And those 3s have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
And it's the Fever ball. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Buries the long-range jumper.
How many times have you seen a possession like that from them today? Such a pretty pass.
I don't have an exact number for you, but I can tell you we've seen it a lot. Okay, let's just say that. Strictly using assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Now here's Rogers. Offline with the 3. Vandersloot outside. Banham. Pass to Reese. Over Mitchell. Reese, no good. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Outside Atkins. Kept alive. Out to Vandersloot. Puts up a three. No good on that shot.
Still cold from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Down low. Boston. That falls. Nice feed that time from Natasha Howard.
They're 3 of 4 to start the half.
And we're about 1.5 minutes here into the second half. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Cardoso. And a miss there on the triple.
Their offense scuffling a bit in the second half. Just 1 for 5.
Clark left side. Outside Rogers. Buries it from three-point range.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Vandersloot with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Reese. Back to Vandersloot. 4 on the shot clock. Atkins. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
She's been a real positive factor. Though, as a team, they're still falling a bit short there.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Both teams changing it up here. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Drains the three-pointer.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the E's just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
To the inside. Here's Cardoso. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
Mitchell outside. Rogers, covered by Cardoso. And the Fever hit again from deep.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup. Pass to Clark. Now Mitchell for three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Well, get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today. They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Rogers. That one falls coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Well, they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
Here's Chicago now. Pass to Reese. Atkins. Picked by Reese. Here's Banham. The three is up. And Clark pulls it down. To the paint.
Cunningham. He's defending.
The endless motor of Sophie Cunningham. So tough to guard. She's always moving.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Outside Atkins. Sinks the triple.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
To the middle. Here's Rogers. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They're in good position here, thanks in part to her.
Now here's Atkins from deep three-point range. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Fever ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Pass to Williams. Vandersloot. The three-pointer off the mark. Outside Powers. Outside Sims. Down low. Shot by Howard. No good. Nurse with it, and it's Howard picking her up. And Williams gets it to go.
She works so hard on her post moves, her finishing. Williams thrives close to the hoop.
Pass to Howard. Shoots over Williams. Howard misses.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Here's Kia Nurse from the arc.
It's rebounded by McDonald. And here's Indiana.
Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. The three ball. Again, the miss by the Fever. Pass to Nurse. Final quarter play, about a minute and a half off the clock in it.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Now here's Cunningham.
Yes, great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different this one.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. Here's Vandersloot. Outside Atkins. And once again off the mark by Chicago. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
We've seen this before. Howard playing with some power down low. Pushes right past the contact to the bucket.
And it's good. 2 points.
She's having a great half here. Exactly the reverse of the first half.
Indiana with the ball. Pass to Rogers. Rebound Chicago.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Outside Atkins. Lets it go from deep.
Caitlin Clark with the board.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
Well, they've built this league who plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
And the basket is good.
The closer to the hoop, the better Howard is. Tremendous touch plus athletic ability.
Pass to Banham. Back to Vandersloot.
And here's Cardoso.
Takes the three.
It's hauled in by Boston.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Basket by Rogers.
Her ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Atkins. She's covered by Clark.
And the basket by Cardoso.
And this is the kind of dominant scorer Cardoso is capable of being. For her, it's all about finding the rhythm and staying aggressive.
Count it.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Here's Banham. Lets the three fly. Natasha Howard with the rebound. Outside Rogers. Jacks up a three. Drops in the tray.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but if you keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Here's Banham. From deep, Ariel Atkins.
They get it back. Cardoso.
The shot off that time. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Clark. Fires from deep.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
On offense, here the Sky. Here's Vandersloot. Out to the left wing. Chicago again missing.
I don't know what she was thinking about on that shot, but that's just not smart basketball.
Not at all. She shouldn't have even considered taking that shot.
And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
Thank you to everyone for coming out and supporting your team. Please stay home safely.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, congrats on winning Rookie of the Year. That's awesome. This was one of the tightest votes in league history. What do you think was a difference maker to voters when it came to selecting between you and Paige Beckers?
You know, I said it on draft night. Fit matters so much to development, and I would not be here without this organization, without these coaches, without my teammates.
Yeah.
Despite this win for me personally, success is not always linear. There have been ups and downs that y'all haven't seen, and I can't tell you how many times I've been picked up by those in my circle. And as for Paige, you know, this is just one tick in my column. We're going to be pushing each other to be better for the next decade. Yeah. And I know that this will just make her even hungrier. And like you said, it could have gone either way. And I'm just thrilled to be able to come away with this hardware tonight.
Yeah. Well, with this hardware, you actually joined an exclusive club of WNBA players. Has anyone reached out to you yet?
You know, one of the main things that I've learned my rookie year is that Stewie will always know things before I do. Always. She was in my phone with all her emojis like 10 minutes before I even found out.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah, I heard, from a couple people. Michaela Onyenwere sent me a super sweet message. She's always showing love.
That's awesome. Have you already started thinking about what you're going to work on this offseason to build off your success?
Oh, absolutely. I feel like when you're deep in the grind, it's so hard to think past your next matchup, your next scout. But I've been keeping a journal all season long. Arike's step back, Tina's turnaround, Saab's floater. And for someone who loves hooping as much as I do, this proximity to the best players in the world is just an endless supply of inspiration. And I can't wait to get in the lab this winter and add to my game. I've been taking those notes.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're now part of an elite group of players who've won MVP. What was your mindset heading into this season, and was that one of your goals?
I think every player in the WNBA wants to win MVP. It's definitely something to strive for sure. I don't think I started the season with that as my focus, but I knew I was ready to make that next step. I worked hard in the off season, and I felt good about my game.
There's only a handful of players with multiple MVPs. What does it take to do it more than once?
It takes everything. Yeah, I mean, Diana Taurasi might go down as the GOAT, and she's only got one. Tamika Catchings as well. It's hard to do, so I'm going to enjoy this one for now and see what happens.
What was the first reaction you had when you found out?
I laughed. Not because I thought it was funny. I just didn't know what to say. Winning MVP has just always been a dream of mine. So when they told me, I just couldn't stop laughing and smiling. The video should be on social media somewhere.